So I'm sitting here cutting grass. I'm just thinking about the state of our country. And look, I'm about to spit you some of the realest anybody on this has ever said to you, okay? Now, first off, I am sick and tired of watching. Our government in the past has been negligent, and now we're at a point where you have these people in government who are trying to people and put them in positions because of things they've done to cover up the fact that they've done the same exact damn, excuse me, Lord, thing. They get busted for something. They're like, what? This person did it, and I got dirt on this person. And listen, the shit got to change now. Here's the fact of the matter. This has gotten to the point where citizens will catch certain people in government doing something because they're stupid and they're out here showing everybody what they're doing, that they have to frame innocent people and say that those people have done the same exact thing that citizen is trying to tell everybody that this person in government done. The he said, she said has gotten so out of control, and nobody knows how to settle it. And it's this simple. You ever seen the movie Waterworld? What is the currency in the movie Waterworld? It's dirt. It's intel. It's intelligence on something else, something that you know and you store in your brain or store some other way. That is your currency. That's the best currency in the world, is intel on other people. We have gotten to a point in our country where people who may have intel on them are trying to false create intel on people that are innocent. Listen, that is only going to lead us in a very, very, very bad direction. What y'all need to start doing is explaining why the Bible is written how it's written. And the reason I'm saying that is because, listen, we're not about to get all biblical in a sense of, oh, how dare you? You must go to church. No, we're going to tell you exactly how the Bible goes. Do you know why people got forgiven of their sins? Because it got to a point where they needed people that did certain sins to stop doing that sin and go fight people that did the same exact sin to get rid of it altogether. The only way that our country is going to get the point across to everybody else, listen, citizens out here in the world, 90% of us that live regular lives, they're not going to listen to somebody that's up high in government that's a billionaire no more. You just need to forget that. That's not going to work. Y'all are going to have to get people who live regular lives, that don't do nothing bad, that are willing to sit here and speak and explain why things the way they are, and be non-biased to both sides that don't want to gain nothing out of it, that has no dirt on them. That is our country's best possible candidate to fix all this bullshit. And it ain't just one person. It's going to be, the government is going to have to go through and find certain people in all these different communities that already have a small kind of name for themselves, that have good credit, that don't do no wrong, and that show face in these communities. You are going to have to put those people on a pedestal to speak for the rest of the country, for the whole country to listen. They're not going to listen to y'all no more. Can you blame them? No, you cannot blame them, because they've not benefited from this. They've only suffered from this. The only people who have benefited from this are the ones that are having to cover their ass right now. So what y'all are going to have to do is you're going to have to go to these communities, like I said, and you're going to have to find people who look at you and forgive you for these sins that you've done out here in public by law. And they're going to have to look at you and look like, you stupid. Okay, I'm willing to let you get away with X, Y, and Z, but you better not do this ever again. And you are going to help me advocate to fight the rest of the people exactly like you, because the person that knows how to map out everything and all these other people like you is someone like you. Y'all going to have to drop your egos, people in power. You're going to have to drop your egos. You're going to have to let it go that you can't have all this power no more. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of your power and stuff that you've been having all these years to save the rest of the country. Because the distrust in this government and in this country we have right now is at a dangerous level. So I would highly suggest personally that you start listening to the small people down here like us on ground level that are willing to help you fix the shit. Because the last time y'all didn't let them help you fix the shit, we had a civil war. All right? Have a great day. This guy says, I was with you until you put credit into the equation. We have a country that's billions of dollars in debt and give it a blah, 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 blah. Listen, you're missing the point. I'm not talking about financial credit. I mean like moral credit, like in your community. The dollars and the fuck, that don't matter, dude. That don't matter anymore. It's the fruits of your labor. You got good fruit, or you're rotten. See what I'm saying? First off, I would like to say to everyone against me, I'm about to your shit up. Second off, I'd like to say, all my music's back up. Today's a great day, isn't it? Look how blue it is. It's so blue outside. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and straight. You know how on the internet when you're looking into history in America, it's like, oh my gosh, America is the second fall of Rome. Well, we would have to be Rome for Rome to fall, right?
Few moments later.
Have you seen this clip of Netanyahu talking about Rome where he says, we won't lose this time?
We want to know what you're reading now.
It's a book by a historian by the name of Barry Strauss. It's called The Jews Against Rome.
What made you pick it up?
Well, we lost that one. I think we have to win the next one.
A lot of speculation is saying that the United States is the new Rome.
We're Rome, yeah. So historically, there's some religious texts that mention Rome, the powers in the West, and they use Rome. That doesn't mean they mean Rome in Italy. What Rome was at the time, we are today. We're the empire that has the greatest amount of power in the world.
Well, apparently that's not the case, unless we were Rome and someone came here and tried to take this shit over. In that case, I would say you're looking at the rise of Rome. Yeah. And brother, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm ready for that. Oh, yes, I am. You know, it's funny, all these you know how Trump said he's bringing back the World's Fairs? And now you see the White House, all gold, everything, all this gold popping back up, kind of like it's Rome. He's building a ballroom, kind of like Rome. I think we're getting back to our roots, people! All right, you ready for this? Here's some English math for you. English math. Look at the word Parthenon. It is 2 words. Part and Hinon. Now watch this. There's a statue downtown to commemorate the warriors of Tennessee. The statue is of Julius Caesar. The statue's name is called Victory. You can look this up. Now watch this. Now, if your DNA was part of this group led by Julius Caesar that was victorious, you would probably call yourself the Victorians, right? Now look at the houses that are in Tennessee everywhere. They're all Victorian. 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 Definitely Victorian. Later Victorian. 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 Definitely Victorian. 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 Man, what is up with all these Victorian houses? Exactly. Victorian even has the Roman numeral, the old Roman numeral number 4. Welcome to Rome. Now, who's trying to trick us that we were not victorious? I don't know, but your trick's about played out, buddy. Trick